Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Mark Vlog. I want to talk to you guys about Project Coalesce today. So, in order to tell you about what it is, I want to tell you a story. Something that happened to me when I was in my late teens working in a liquor store. I was talking with the manager, very nice guy, and started talking about politics. He stopped me and he said, "Wait, there are three things you never talk about. One, politics. Two, religion. Three, how people raise their kids. You just never talk to anyone about that." Now, fast forward to where we are today. And we are now beginning to see all of society really exploding at its seams because we've avoided talking about those very topics. The avoidance is how we've gotten to where we are. And it makes as much sense as if you were to avoid talking about a particular problem or something that's going on within your own family. So imagine if you disagree with something with your husband or your wife, and you say, you know what, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to avoid it. It's just going to go away. We shouldn't talk about it because it's too caustic. It's too problematic. What happens? What happens is that usually you explode, exactly what we're seeing in society. Eventually it comes out, and it comes out in a bad way. So what we're doing now, what we see every day, is that when we're in person with our family members, with our friends, with our neighbors, with people that we meet in the city, we avoid talking about politics, religion, how to raise kids, social issues, right? And then we go on social media. What do we do on social media? We're all outraged. We're outraged about something we've read, something we've heard, something we've seen. And if we're not outraged at any of those things, then we're outraged at someone who is outraged. Everybody's outraged. And it's because everybody feels that this partisanship, this hyper-partisanship, you've heard about this, right? Where we think that everybody's on the extreme ends. And we're outraged that everybody's so extreme. But the thing is, hyper-partisanship or even partisanship isn't something new. For as long as we have been human and have had opinions, we've had differences of opinions. So partisanship isn't new. What's new is the fact that we are not able to have these conversations, that we've avoided them for so long, we've forgotten how to have these conversations. You know what? I, for one, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going on social media sites, going on news sites, and seeing the bickering in the comments, going back and forth, the personal attacks. I'm not outraged by it. I'm just tired of it. I want something different. I want to stop the bickering. I want to stop the name calling. I want us to actually have conversations, learn how to be civil again. And I don't think I'm alone. I don't think I'm the only one who feels this way. I've talked to other people and they've told me that they want the same thing. I know you guys are out there. There's some of you who want exactly the same thing. So what I want to do is I want to bring all of us together on a platform, not a social media platform, but bring us all together in a private network where we all agree not to and call each other names, not to personally attack one another, but instead talk about things that are on our mind, about politics, about religion, about social issues, about how to raise our kids. But talk about things that feel caustic, but we want to now learn. We want to feel what the other person feels, understand what they think, how they understand and interpret what's actually going out there. The differences aren't about facts. And in fact, what we have differences about is how we interpret those facts. Each of us interprets it differently, has a different meaning associated with it. But we don't express that in the right way. Instead, we're constantly outraged and we're bickering about it. So this network would be a network of actual people, not bots. We'll know each other by name. We'll know each other personally. And we'll have those conversations via video calls. We'll have them in long form text that we actually write up in response to questions that we'll pose online and have conversations about. It'll be a safe environment where you can have those conversations without being attacked. So this would be a way of having different conversations, better conversations, elevating those conversations, and as a result, elevating ourselves, elevating our society locally, nationally, globally. That's Project Coalesce. Who's with me?